All right, welcome everybody to Camden County College Cougar Esports. We have NSL Varsity action in Valorant getting ready to be underway here. My name is Sean Dwyer, and with me is Shane Costello, one of our production students and my co-caster this evening. So Shane, welcome back to the stream.
Thank you for having me.
So a tale of two dominant teams here tonight. We have Texas A&M International, the Dust Devils versus Camden County and the Cougars. Both teams very much looking ahead to the playoffs. What can you tell me about these two teams?
Obviously, they both have a very impressive record, both 5-1. So it's definitely no walk in the park for either one. And I'm excited to see how they hold up against the Dust Devils.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is really one of those games that will tell you quite a bit. You certainly want to win it. It will guarantee you a bye next week. You can head right into Thanksgiving, get your turkey before you have to worry about any sort of playoffs for either of these teams. If you lose, you might have to play next week, but be playing for your life. So it really is a big game for both of these squads. So big implications coming out here in just a little bit. Again, we're going to just talk very, very briefly. Shane, anything else on this match that we're about to see?
I'm excited to see the Dust Devils. They have a very diverse group throughout the ranks. So I'm excited to see how exactly they can hold up.
Yeah, well, we'll see, because we have some. There's definitely Camden County certainly has some pedigree. So everybody will take a brief break, and the next time you see us, we will be in game. So stay with us, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Camden County College Cougar Esports. We do apologize for the delay. A little bit of a technical issue. We had an issue with our streaming PC actually being able to make it into the game. So for time's sake, because again, we do have a limit to the amount of time we can be in the building, we did allow the teams to start, just to make sure that we know we care the game itself in getting completed in a timely fashion is always going to be the primary concern, and the stream, while very important, to the players, will be secondary. So unfortunately, we won't have map 1. We will have map 2, however. We have, as far as we know, alleviated all the concerns with the PC. Should be able to get into game. We do apologize for that technical difficulty. But we will have a little bit of a delay. It'll be about 20, 30 minutes or so. We'll be back into map number 2, hopefully with the Cougars with a 1-0 lead. Listen, it's crazy. Shane, we should send you over to the arena with like a remote mic. You could be over their shoulder and you could give us like a play-by-play as if it were the radio, and to let us know. And in fact, what I think I might do, I think it might be worthwhile to update the stream every handful of minutes with just a score, at least to let everybody know where we are, so we're not just a blank screen for the next 20 or 30 minutes. But because we want everyone to hang around, we certainly want to also give you some Valorant action as well. So again, we do apologize for the technical difficulty, but let's take a moment because we got a really short pregame. Now let's do a weird kind of, even with the game going on right now, sort of hybrid game here. So Shane, again, 2 teams playing for a bye in the Dust Devils and the Cougars. And you had alluded to this, a couple of the players, like more of a diverse rank distribution on the Dust Devils. Is that fair to say?
I would say so.
Yeah. So how does that, so I know that you've played competitively in Rocket League. How does a team manage that? Generally speaking, is it pretty much just like it's no big deal, or does anything kind of change?
Well, from the Dust Devil side, it seems to be working. They're 5-1, so it doesn't seem like it really affected them too much. On the Cougar side, however, it could throw them for a bit of a loop because they're used to expecting a certain level out of their competition, and someone being a lower rank might do things differently, different rotates, different angles, things like that.
But that's actually a really good call out. I've seen that happen in FPS games competitively, right? Where a lower ranked person can sometimes just actually catch a team off guard, right? Because you have a situation where you're right. Like if you're an Immortal, you're an Ascendant in this game, there is just certain angles, certain lineups that are just, everyone has said that they are strong, and so you're going to use them. Where somebody maybe not ranked that high actually has, or maybe doesn't know that and goes, I want to try this, and it can catch you off guard because you might even hear players say like, wow, like that's so weird. Why is he playing so weird? And I think that's almost synonymous with like, why is this player not playing like I do? And I might be Ascendant or something, and this person might be Platinum. So it's a good call out. It'd be interesting to see. So again, anything else while we have the time that you want to touch upon in terms of like, the players that we're, on our team or their team, anything else that you might want to touch before we cut to break?
I think for our team, I'm hoping to see the same level of competitiveness out of each of the players. We had a pretty strong outing last week, and it would be nice to see an even stronger one this week.
No, you're absolutely right. And this would be huge. This would be the NCU game last week was, first of all, was awesome. It was awesome to spectate, but it was just awesome from a from a standing standpoint. But this game would top it. This game, again, 2 juggernaut teams here at 5-1. I believe they share the lead in the standings, if I'm not mistaken.
They're actually tied for second place.
Are they tied for second? Is there somebody 6-0?
I don't believe they were 6-0, but it looked like they might have been 6-1. So I do believe
they may have already played their game, possibly, because this would be the 7th game. So it's possible they played their game early. All right, well then they're literally playing for a bye. That's the winner of this game gets a bye. The loser does not. I mean, that kind of adds some intrigue to it. So All right, everyone. Again, apologies for the technical issues. Again, it happens. We're dealing, of course, with computers and the like. And if this was VCT, we would be able to like rewind the game and force everyone to wait for us. But as it stands, again, map one really had to get underway here at this hour. So we will have map two and possibly a map three. You never know. We'll see how map one and map two go. But we definitely will have Valorant action here in just a little while. So everyone stay tuned for that. And like I said, we're going to update you every 10 minutes or so with some scoring updates and let everyone know about how close we are to starting map two. So stay tuned, and we will be back in, like I said, about 10 minutes to update everybody. So, all right, hang with us. All right, welcome back, everybody. Camden County College Cougar Esports again. Map 1 very much underway, about halfway over, I would say. So, again, we will have additional Valorant coming up in just a little bit, about maybe 15 minutes or so from here, 20. So, please stay tuned for Map 2. Again, these are two 5-1 teams. You don't want to miss it. So, Shane, we did get a chance to get a sneak peek into the game to kind of get a sense of where it was. You want to share with us what you're seeing thus far?
Yeah, so to start off there, the first map pick was Haven, a map the Cougars are very familiar with. They tend to do very good on it. We saw them do very well on it last week as well. So it's a good pick in our favor. For the Cougars, we have a lineup of Brim, KJ, Sova, Jet, and Sky. A pretty average pick for this map. From the Dust Devils, we're seeing a Omen, a KJ, a Breach, a Sky, and a Jet. So
Okay.
fairly similar picks from each team.
Yeah, simpler compositions, no doubt. So, in terms of where are the teams heading into? I think they had just finished the first half. Where are the teams at? How are the players playing?
So going into the half, we ended at 7-5. Some big players for the Cougars again, very similar to last week. Vortex and Flame, they're really leading the charge with the kills for the Cougars. It seemed like there was a bit of a communication issue with the team that they started to bring back towards the end of that half. So looking for a good second half to come through them.
All right, fantastic. So 7-5 in favor of the Dust Devils. So the Dust Devils with a slight lead, but close. I mean, again, 7-5, and the Cougars were starting attack, as you had mentioned. So, I mean, getting 5 on attack, you're pretty happy with that, honestly. And any half it's that 7-5 is highly winnable. So if that's any indication, everyone watching, you've got to be around for map number 2. All right, so like I said, we wanted to come in every so often and give everybody a little bit of an update. Depending on how fast the second half of map 1 goes, we may be able to just update you with map 2 in tow. But either way, you'll hear from us in about 10 or 15 minutes. So everybody hang tight. Again, the Cougars down 2 rounds, but swapping halves, anything can happen. So we'll see you in just a few minutes.
and we're into map 2 now. The Cougars down 1 for the match. They unfortunately lost that first one, but we're looking to bounce back in the second map. They're a strong team, so based off of last week, I see us coming back from it and hopefully sending it into map 3. Alright, and it looks like for the Dust Devils, we have Zati on Yoru, we have Merlin on, I believe that is Brim, Molly on Viper, Vash on Raze, and Angel on Sky. And a pretty similar lineup from the Cougars, the only difference being a Cypher instead of a Yoru. We'll see if that's Bus again. We know he played a pretty good Cypher last week, so we'll see if he can keep that up. And they are attacking first, so hopefully they can get a few good rounds on the board to set them up in a good spot.
All right, so yeah, we're getting ready to go into it here. And what's really cool is that we have face cams. This is exciting. In what is not really a first, because it happened with Overwatch, but a Valorant first here for Camden County. So super exciting.
All right, and here we have the Cougars pushing to a B site. Very similar to how they did it last week as well, sending 2 through Hookah and the rest through Long. We have some util going out in order to get some information. And it looks like we actually have Bus on Viper this time. Team's pushing up, elects to push back a little bit. We have some kills coming out. Looks like the Cougars have full site control with the smokes down. Demon taking out Molly. Vortex getting Merlin. We're off to a really good start so far.
Spike planted.
And now with Spike down, they only have to hold out sight. They know where both people are. The 2v2. Bus throws up his wall.
Not enough fuel.
And now it's just a waiting game. They avoid the line.
Toxins going up.
One enemy
And Bus with
remaining.
the swing, he gets Vash, and he gets the second, and he does! He gets the second kill on Sunny.
And that's exactly what Camden County needed after a map 1 loss, which, by the way, went 13-5, so they couldn't even grab any rounds at all in that second half. So that feels really good. Definitely something they need there. Some crispy aim coming from Demon and also Bus.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold this momentum going forward. Hopefully, get a quick game on the Cougars half.
So the Cougars, of course, forced buying. Really not a forced buy, but a full buy. And only upgraded pistols. Just 1 Sheriff on Vash. Sunny Angel with some armor. Just trying to get the money kind of all together.
Sunny takes down Bus with a quick refrag from Yuno onto Sunny. Yuno continues to push mid. Going into Hookah, he gets his bot down to give him some intel to see if anyone else is hiding in there. We have the other 3 pushing through Long into Garden. We have the flash going out. It looks like we were able to get a camera down on the site, electing to show them that the site is clear for them to push on.
I'm out of stock.
The plant goes down. A very similar situation for the Cougars. They just have to hold site to see if they can hold it out. And he gets the kill on Zati, who is hiding behind his clone.
One
Gets
enemy
pushed out.
remaining.
He gets the kill on Vash. Molly gets a kill on Flame. And just like that, Demon gets the kill on Molly, and we take round 2 as well.
Right here.
Well, that's certainly the round that you expect to get if you're Camden County, with you know, that full buy coming out here. So if we take a look at the money, it's going to be those rifles now, and only a couple of kills coming on the side of the Dust Devils. So, but any sort of damage you can deal is always great, because if you take a look at Flame's money, for example, somebody on this team, I think he actually got donated Spectre. Somebody's going to go in with just an upgraded pistol. Looks like Demon and Bus.
And just like the last 2 rounds, we have Yuno and Bus pushing through mid. Yuno sticking back a little bit just in case he needs to get the refrag on defender, taking out Bus if that were to happen again. And his bot gives him the intel that there's nobody in hookah, allowing them to take that area. And Flame in the middle, slowly pushing up B. He gets a flash out, not able to connect on anyone. Yuno quickly on his site. He's taken down by Sunny, and so is Bus. Now we'll see if they get a little overzealous, pushing into Garden. And Flame takes out Sunny. It's a good pick, taking out a rifle.
Oh, and now Flame might... I'm amazed that Flame, they all got out of there. They had, they being the Dust Devils, had a good flank coming from Vash that ended up not paying dividends.
Vortex able to get the plant down yet again. We did have Flame, I believe, sitting into the teleport just in case any of the defenders were coming through there to get an easy kill. Debian taken out by Zati.
That's just bad luck. I mean, he gets refragged here from Vortex, but that right click almost had it. Here's Vortex. He's the lineup god.
And Vortex taking out Molly with that ult, getting her off the bomb.
Right here.
He also has a Molly down there as well.
One
And
enemy
Vortex
remaining.
with the double kill.
Not one left standing.
What a round by Vortex there.
We're gonna have to start calling Vortex the anchor god as well, because it's always the post-plant anchor that that Vortex seems to have under lock and key.
And it looks like they were able to clear up some communication issues that they seem to be having on map 1.
Absolutely. No question about it. 3-0. It's a great start, and it's going to be another save round from the Dust Devils. So, you know, assuming that the Cougars play this smart, it should be 4-0. And now we see the Dust Devils leaning pretty heavily onto B.
And it looks like Zati set up in a different spot. Sunny playing a little bit more aggressive as well. Vortex with the kill on Zati. Flame pushing up with his dog to get any intel to see if they're playing close in that garden. He clears out Elbow as well.
Poison orb emitting.
Boss is in hookah. He jumps out and quickly taken out by Molly. Yuno with a kill on Bash.
Enemy remaining.
Flame with a quick kill on Sunny. Yuno taking out Molly. It's now a 4v1 for the Cougars.
Oh, and Yuno knows. He sees the Molly come out and has the kill. A three-piece for them. 4-0. But again, a round. Shane, that you expect the Cougars to win. Now, though, this is where the money will be flowing in, relatively speaking, for the Dust Devils, since they are on that max loss bonus now. So they will be buying into most of these rounds from here on out. That said, money not great. A big bank being built for the Cougars. They can afford to even drop one, but the momentum, they want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the Dust Devils were able to take a little bit of a hit onto the Cougars with that one kill that they did get on Bus. But like you said, they're quickly able to get the money back and full buy as well. Demon looks like he saw somebody pushing on to long. He quickly gets some shots down, pushing it back. Two are shown in hookah. Bus and Yuno pushing them out. Just like that, Flame gets Sunny, Vash gets Flame, and Vortex gets Vash. Molly takes out Yuno, who was in hookah. And the location was revealed for the defenders, so we have a quick rotate from Vortex onto A site. And as you can see, all three of the Dust Devils coming through spawn.
Ready.
Now the Cougars setting up to have different angles watching that bomb, just in case the Dust Devils were to push.
And by the way, Vortex with an ult again, so they're definitely force-feeding him. I mean, he's gotten a bunch of kills, but they're getting him orbs as well.
Which is huge, especially for his ult possibility. We'll see if we get a tap from Molly. She looks like she's going towards the bomb.
Prepare for hell.
And there goes the ult from Vortex. Looks like it's unable to connect, but it does take some time away from them to get the plant. Molly with the
Last
kill on
player
Vortex.
standing.
Zati gets Demon, but they are out of time.
So they get away with their lives due to the Dust Devils, and they're going to get some, well, probably not even upgrades. They've likely already had those Vandals in hand. But the round, the all-important round, going to Camden County, 5-0, a great start here in map number 2. And a number of ultimates. The ult economy has just been on their side, and again, they've been controlling these ult orbs, and the kills, of course, going their way as well. Now it'll be Yuno and Flame with 2 ultimates. They could layer those ults together. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and we saw Bus with a 5 out of 9 towards his ult as well. That would be a huge one for them to get. And it looks like Bash ults it, and he's pushing through.
I've got your trail.
He's able to get the kill on Demon, but Demon took him out before his ult went off.
And Vortex knows about Sunny Angel.
Vortex is able to take him down. What a great kill by Vortex on that flank. And it looks like Boss is going through Hookah yet again.
Fire in the hole.
And then we have an ult going out from Yuno. Frozen in Garden, which we know people were sitting. Merlin able to take him out afterwards, though. We see the Molly coming out from spawn, so that gives them one location to look for. And they hear Molly stomping in the back. We have a Molly going out from Vortex to cut off that location. Bucks is able to take out Zati on the elbow.
This is a good, strong position from Flame as he'll silence Merlin here.
Molly's able to take out Vortex. We'll see if she knows about the second one watching.
This is a great crossfire setup here. They don't need to get too aggressive.
And what a swing by Flame there, helping out Boss to ensure that kill.
6-0 Camden County with a commanding lead here. And again, a lead that, you know, it is a... I feel like Camden County is... I think that defense, professionally speaking, Shane, does have the advantage. But I think Camden County and the Cougars might just prefer attack, because it was attack that we saw in map 1, or at least we watched, observed map 1, where they felt more comfortable. So it's good to run this score up early.
Yeah, and they're sticking with the momentum, keeping each round coming faster and faster. Being patient, however, to make sure they don't overextend for these kills. And we have a split push yet again. They're sending, looks like, Demon through long. We have Flame pushing up. It looks like they'll send a dog up through site.
Now, at some point, I mean, the Cougars really favoring this B site here. And Demon, we missed it, but a number of kills happening, a 2-for-1 trade, and the Cougars are in business now. It's only going to be Merlin, who's going to have to be rather magical on B against 4.
And it looks like we see a possible rotate up to the side. Yuno quickly getting Merlin down, taking full control of that site for the Cougars. And we see Molly coming through Hookah. We'll see if they'll be able to call that out.
One enemy remaining.
And Boss is able to get the kill on Molly, leaving it a 4v1 situation for Vash. You know, with the quick peek, but he was not able to get the kill on Vash. Boss with the quick refrag on him.
All right, 7-0, the tale of two
Drink some
maps
water,
here, Shane.
reload your mag,
Again,
let's get back
I
out
know the
there.
people didn't see it, but you'll have to take our word for it. While the first half was competitive, 7-5, the second half was not. It looked like that the Dust Devils were going to run away with that map and then possibly take that momentum into map number 2. But as it stands, the Cougars holding firm, 0-7. What a stat line.
And unlike last week, it looks like the Dust Devils, although a different team, are electing to hold out on their timeout, whereas last week we saw pretty fast timeouts.
We did, and and we'll see how that strategy pans out here. Because I agree, I think I would have used it. Here is Buzz. He sees Zadi. Again, it's always been the buddy system. He knows where to look. Misses the shot. Zadi gets out of dodge.
And with that teleport from Zati, looks like the Cougars will have straight line of Hookah yet again. A quick push up from the rest of them on long, allowing Vortex to get that orb like we've been talking about.
Here.
Yeah, the Cougars very much favoring that ultimate. Again, the post-plant anchor. That is Vortex. Again, still, I mean, they are leaning the Dust Devils toward the B site here, but still not stacking it. Always sending 2 to A. It's one of those moments where you just assume the moment you take someone off of A, that's when they'll go.
30 seconds left. It looks like the Cougars are electing to push on the site. Vortex is able to take out
30
Merlin, and
seconds left.
Zati with a quick refrag on Demon. Flame getting Sunny down. And Vortex getting that plant down for the Cougars.
Ready.
Bus with a kill on Vash as they're starting to set up their post plant. Molly takes out Yuno.
This is kind of a scary position. I don't think if you're Bus, you want to give Molly an opportunity with that Sheriff to get back into this one. Of course, Zadi here slowly creeping up off to the side. Could get a little bit scary. They do have the Brimstone ult to play with, and they might need it.
Open up the sky.
Vortex using that ult to
One
waste some
enemy
time.
remaining.
Gets the kill on Molly. And the second on Zati.
Who's the old dog now?
Vortex is really taking this game for himself.
Wow, yes, this is Vortex's game, and we're all just playing it. Can you believe it? 0-8, and some great clutch plays from Vortex. Those ultimates, now we know why they're force feeding him the plants and the orbs.
Now it looks like we have 3 ults for the Dust Devils and 2 for the Cougars, so we'll see if any of those come into play this round as well.
It's Cypher Ultimate, a little bit challenging to use. It's one of those moments where the moment you have an opportunity, you're going to pull that trigger, but it's hard to set up for it.
And we have a flash coming out of Hookah getting bust. Flame dogging out long, and he gets some intel on Zati. He sends a flash in. And it looks like we're going to get the orb taken as well. Yuno up on those boxes, seeing if he can get an angle.
And timing is everything. You know, almost able to line that shot up onto Molly.
Get him.
Nothing doing though.
Caution here.
And Demon got an angle on that elbow in case anyone were to peek out. And still the Dust Devils have 2 lurking over on A in case the Cougars were to rotate.
And now the Dust Devils a little bit of a wrinkle here, not taking this fight, not wanting to give the Cougars an opening, being a little bit more disciplined in their defense.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. We'll see if we have a push. Looks like we have Flame going through teleporter to A. Vash is able to get the kill on him, and we'll see if we have any more rotations. Vash again taking out Demon at the teleporter. Vortex getting the bomb down. Yuno watching showers to
seconds
make
left.
sure that he doesn't get taken out.
Bus now committing the Viper ultimate. I like it here. It gets a little bit weird, and now Vortex again. The captain, the anchor of the post plant, has positioned off the site. It's going to have to be Bus in the Viper ultimate.
And as you just saw, we saw Molly take out Yuno, who was playing a little back on site. Bus getting Sunny out, and Bus getting Molly as well. Can he get Merlin? He cannot. Vash takes out Vortex, and Merlin was able to get the round-saving kill onto Bus. Here we have the Molly, and they're able to get through it to get the defuse.
That was close. That was absolutely very, very close there. The kill on the Vortex was huge. He popped the Molly there and then decided to rotate into A and wasn't able to provide much additional impact to that round. But that said, 1-8. It's not all doom and gloom. But if you're the Cougars, you want to finish this one very, very strong. There's no way that you want to go into second half 4-8. I mean, listen, you'll take 2-10. You'll take 210. I think but you know, I mean, listen, 111 sounds even better.
That it does, and it looks like we have a little bit of a juggling act with the spike there, as it gets its way to Vortex. Molly taking a tough hit from Bust there, and we see two here yet again. Bust gets the call on Sunny, who was able to take him out with the judge.
I've got your trail.
Yuno now aware that there are two people playing in that hookah spot. Out from Sunny, they swing, and they are unfortunately taking out Yuno. And we have Flame lurking in that elbow. He's pushing into their back sight.
Yeah, losing Flame here, it could be big. All they need to do, the Cougars just need to wait for this flank. He finds one, he finds two! My God, he finds a third! Zati just has no idea!
Over here.
What a play by Flame, being ever so patient with that
Spike
first
planted.
shot. Being
I
able to
know
take out
exactly
two in
where
there.
you are.
And there we see the
Cage
Cypher
triggered.
ult going down, giving them intel on where the rest of the players are. Even getting pushed back with those grenades coming out from the raise.
Molly.
I like this reposition from Flame as well. Again, the Cougars have every position pretty much.
Last player standing.
Bash takes
One
out
enemy
Vortex,
remaining.
Merlin took out Demon, and Flame was able to get the refrag quickly onto Merlin.
It's gonna have to be the ace. This could get a little dicey here. He's gotta be very careful. It will be the ace, Shane.
Get this power.
And what a round from Flame there.
One to 9. And again, a completely different squad. The Cougars definitely a team that like to play with momentum. And they have the momentum, want to keep it into the end of this first half, heading into the second half to force a map number 3.
And just like map 1, we see Flame and Vortex leading the team on the leaderboard. It's really showing the impact that they have here. And yet again, another slow push onto B. We have that double sight. And they're able to get the sight onto Sunny. We'll see if they'll be able to tell that there's a second person. Quick swing from Yuno. Molly's able to take him out with a quick refrag from Bus 1 to Molly. Zati takes out Flame, who was down long. And it looks like we're playing a little bit faster this round than the last few. Bus trying to get an angle onto that short box there. Sunny.
Decoy.
Zati throws out his decoy as he tracks back into the elbow location. Plant going down from Vortex with Demon watching out in case Zati were to push there.
There's going to be 2 coming from Hookah here, Shane. Something we haven't really seen on the retake thus far.
And it looks like we have 2 pushing back onto long. Possibly heard some footsteps coming from Hookah.
I'm not sure how he got that kill, but he did. That's all that matters.
Prepare for hellfire.
And there's that ult coming from Vortex yet again, pushing the Dust Devils off the bomb.
I must wait a moment.
One enemy remaining.
Vortex with kill
Last
on Merlin.
player
Zati
standing.
takes out Vortex. It's now a 1v1 situation. Demon with a swing. He gets him off.
He's got it halfway! But it will only be halfway. And these rounds, I mean, I gotta say, even though it's
round in the half.
10-1, which feels lopsided, and the Cougars have felt very comfortable, no doubt about that, have looked very comfortable. But, I mean, the Dust Devils have made these rounds interesting. I think really the difference has been the likes of Vortex and Demon, actually, in the post-plant. They've been using their utility so very well, right? It's been all the intel from Cypher. It's been all the delay from the Brimstone.
do.
And that has been the difference thus far for me.
Yeah, the Vortex with a huge impact with the team getting him those orbs, really stalling out the time needed in order to win those rounds in the late situations.
And by the way, want to call it out here. We wondered, Shane, when this might happen, and the Dust Devils have finally sent an additional defender to the B site, and they're going to get aggressive.
there we see Sunny taking out Yuno as he was stunned by the dog. Bus watching to see if any of them were to get more aggressive, pushing out.
And look behind. A wide flank from Vash. So time is of the essence now. The Cougars will be penned in.
And looks like Vash is going towards long rather than mid, so he's not able to get the kill onto Bus.
This could be big. Wasn't meant to be. No ultimates to play with here. On the side of Cam County. Oh, I take that back.
Vortex getting pushed off of the bomb plant.
It's been the two stars
Player standing.
for Camden County. But a flawless round to end the half. But 2-10, certainly not a bad
Switching
mark.
sides.
The pistol round could not be
I'm no
more
doubt so,
important for
but
the
I
Dust
can catch
Devils
a
to have
bullet
any
ball.
shot here.
Let me know if
Can't
you need
afford
here.
to drop it. And of course, if you're the Cougars, the pistol round would certainly feel pretty darn good.
And it looks like for the Cougars, we have Demon playing over on A site, whereas last week we saw Bus
That goes there.
on his cipher over on B. So we'll see how that differs for the Cougars this time around.
And you know, maybe some late calls on where he's going to play here. And at the moment, of course, the team doesn't know this, but Dust Devils leaning toward the B side here.
Pull cat.
And it looks like the Dust Devils
Blinded.
like to send only one up mid.
I'm not sure if that dog saw him. Had an ability out, could cost him.
And Vash able to take out Bus right there. But we hope that Bus was able to get that call that most of them were coming from long. Flash comes out. Flame able to take out Sunny. Takes out Molly as well.
Spike
Merlin
down,
takes
B.
out Flame.
And it was that Sky Flash that missed, and the intel wasn't gained. And the Turtle Discipline, not quite there, but damage dealt to Merlin. Gets the
One
kill.
enemy
It's
remaining.
going to be a 2v2.
Spike
Now a
planted.
2v1, and low health on Merlin.
Here.
And Demon finishing it out for the Cougars right there. A big round for them. Taking it to 11-2.
11-2, and the all-important pistol. I'm pretty sure that's his teammate. I think you can see him actually looking across there. No disrespect there. That's definitely a love. That's a love tap. Well, 2-11. It would have to be catastrophic now for the Dust Devils to get back into this one for Camden County. Now let's take a look. Are they going to give up? Are they going to force buy? Are the Dust Devils into this round to try and hold off map point? It doesn't look like they are. So they're going to be playing, you know, just for some luck possibly, or maybe they're playing for overtime here.
And it looked like we saw that Ares coming out from the Cougars, whereas the rest of the team electing to either use a Spectre or a pistol. And the Dust Devils electing for an A push this time around. We have some util going down some one-ways with those smokes.
Lone man bus onto B. Another player. Flame has been called over. They know. At least they certainly suspect.
And we have a dog coming out of showers, able to tell Vortex is there. Vortex takes out Molly
Spike
with a
down
quick
A.
refrag from Sunny onto Vortex. Demon taking out Merlin.
enemy remaining.
Yuno gets Vash. Demon onto Sunny. And Flame finishes out on a kill by Zati.
Match point.
There we have it. We have the Cougars on match point now after a huge round from the entire team there.
Well, so Dust Devils playing it clinical here, wanting to have that nearly full buy across the board. It will be Vandals for everybody, Vandals for all. So if there's a round to get back into it, it certainly would be the one, but this is a challenge for sure.
There.
They're going to have to play perfect here on out.
Going back to B, Flame able to get a blind down long. And he's creeping into Hookah with that judge there.
We've seen Flame kind of, you know, break out this wrinkle a few different times here. Molly spotting him. The reaction time not quite there.
Blinded. Time to
And he
hunt.
gets the doggo now. Both of them with the dog. He's able to get the dog onto Molly. He's hit by the opponent's dog as well.
Oh, and it's gonna have to be a bullet time sort of situation for Flame. Gets out of hookah with his life, but just barely.
Boss over there holding off the rest of the team, pushing through long. Looks like he was able to get some damage dealt.
Oh my goodness! He's skeet shooting,
Spike
Shane.
down B. One enemy remaining.
And there we have it. Cougars in a 3v1. Sunny taking out Bus. 2v1 now. And Demon finishing it out the
Defenders
game
win.
for the Cougars
That's my
there.
workshop. Still much to be done.
What a way to bring it back after that first map there.
What a way indeed. A tale of two maps. And I think that, you know, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but certainly the way map 1 was lost for the Cougars, I mean, it's disheartening. Nobody ever wants to lose, but they were competitive. I mean, they were in it certainly in the first half. It didn't feel like the Dust Devils were ever in this one. And what do you think that plays into their psyche for map number 3?
I think it will. We didn't see a timeout come out from the Dust Devils at all. So that was a little interesting to see. We'll see if they're able to talk it over in between maps to really get back on track from what they had in map 1.
Absolutely, and that's a great call. So everybody, I hope that you stuck around from map 1, the snafu that was our technical difficulties for map number 2, because you certainly you were treated some great Camden County esports action here. The Cougars winning map number 2, and we'll be heading into map number 3 in about 5 minutes, so stay tuned for that.
Alright, here we are going into map number 3 with Ascent. Looks like we have the Cougars attacking first, which is what we saw last game. We'll hope the intensity carries over, being able to attack first yet again. And looks like for the Dust Devils, we have all 5 players locked in. So we have Zati. They're playing on Breach. Looks like Merlin on KJ, Molly on Sova, Vash on Jet, and then our 5th is an Omen. On the Cougar side of things, we have Boss going on a KO, which we did not see from them last week. Possibly just for this map. Demon, we're waiting on for him to lock in there. We have Flame going Sova,
Choose your
Yuno on
agent.
KJ, and Vortex staying on that Brim.
Yeah, coming to the last few seconds here on Demon, thinking about the Jet, hovering the Jet, maybe just giving his team some time to chat about it. It will be the Jet. The last second here, again, Vash taking the Jet as well, so it will be some Jet versus Jet action. Similar looking teams here. Again, the KO coming out. A KO you don't see a lot of anymore, for my money. Certainly Jet still seen. And Ascent makes a whole lot of sense for her. A lot of intel gained in mid. She's able to take those sites with ease.
Alright, here we go. Teams splitting off to their desired site. It looks like the Dust Devils sending 2 towards each site, sending 1 to watch mid. And the Cougars sending possibly 3 to A, maybe 2. We'll see. And
At the moment, a split.
There.
And it looks like Vortex is still figuring out where he's going to go here. And we're underway. So we have a slow push from each side. Looks like getting some intel coming out on B from that Sova drone. We have a smoke going down. Saw that KJ grenade right there. You know, stomping around. He's able to take it out. Some shots coming in for him as well.
And they're stacking here. The Dust Devils have 4 onto B, and the Cougars, it looks like, you know, maybe just trying to make some sound to really try and pull the aggro this way. But right now, it's going to be Sunny Angel that's going to have to defend against a push of 4. Puts the one-way down for the Omen. Once this Omen smoke is down, it might be game on.
And unlike the last map, we had a fast rotate out of the Dust Devils, who typically elect to hold off on those rotates pretty fast. Cougars pushing up. Sunny's able to see 1, get some damage done, and quickly runs off site. Bus here getting the plant down. We have a far rotate for the Dust Devils. We have 3 playing underneath in Hell. We hear Sunny knifing at that door. It sounds. Yuno watching the flank. Flames gets a kill on Vash. Sunny takes out Demon and Boss. Yuno takes out Zati. Flame takes out Molly. And it's a 2v2 situation.
Last player standing.
Sunny's able to take out Flame.
Molly.
Vortex with those lineups. He heard the tap.
One enemy
Shots
remaining.
on Sunny. He's able to take him out. Merlin takes out Vortex, but is there a Flame there? There is not.
There's not. And in fact, I think the lineup may have been just off. It looked like Merlin was able to get onto that post plant, onto that spike, and not take any damage. So so Vortex maybe just a little bit off on that one. Not sure.
Just like that, we have Dust Devils taking the first round. We'll see how the Cougars are able to respond. See if they can get that chemistry going like they had last game.
And that was an important round, only because it seemed like Camden County had that advantage. I think they had the read here onto Sunny Angel, how Sunny wants to play.
Sunny pushed up far, and he's got one way there, taking out Flame and Boss as well.
My ultimate is ready.
I mean, that is a really tough one way to deal with. Kind of surprised that the Cougars actually challenged it at all.
Double blind coming out there. Demon taking some damage from that KJ grenade. Yuno up on the box, seeing if he's able to get some line of sight.
Last player
Bash
standing.
takes out Yuno, and
Flawless.
Sunny closes out 4 kills on that round.
So don't look now, but a quick 8-kill couple of rounds for Sunny Angel. Really good defense of A.
And it looks like the Cougars are electing to full push onto a single site this time rather than sending a split. Boss with his knife out, getting ready to get some intel as soon as the walls go down.
Of course, the Cougars with a full buy here. It'll be full armor and Vandals.
There we see that Sova Dart coming out, electing to show the show where the Cougars are standing. Molly quickly blinded there. Cougars are slowly pushing through mid. Yuno leading the charge. Making sure to clear all his corners. They take out the KJ alarm bot.
With that going down, Shane, they're certainly going to know about it now. So mid is, and they have nobody here, so it's going to be compromised, and Bus will be the first one into B.
Now we see the split push coming, sending 2 through left. Wayne taking out Molly. They're quickly taking sight. Vortex takes Merlin. And now we have a push coming down. Demon getting that kill on Zati on the flank.
One enemy
Yuno getting
remaining.
Sunny. And now we have a
Placing swarm
5v1 situation.
Knife deployed.
Coming out. Vash takes him down with a quick refrag from Flame onto Vash.
Well, a good bounce back round there. Camden County taking, losing the pistol, losing the second round, of course, which is that save round, but the bonus round goes their way. So right now, this is just how Valorant is supposed to be. 2-1. So we'll see. This is kind of an important pivot round here, although Molly gonna get that Ares, of course, trying to play this little cheeky position here with the Recon Dart. The Recon Bolt.
And it looked like there was a full buy from both sets of Bus who had the... Molly takes out Bus through the wall there. Slow push. We have a drone going through B, trying to
Placing
find where
alarm box.
their defenders are
Alarm
playing.
bot down. Placing swarm
Yuno's alarm
grenade.
bot's able
Swarm
to get some
grenade out.
intel over on A as well as he pushes up. Demon trying to clear out mid here, watching Market to make sure the defenders of Merlin is not over there. And it looks like we're regrouping a little bit. Vortex following Yuno up through tree. We don't have a full rotate yet, but it looks like we have more going towards B now.
Oh, and wait, I think he didn't quite see him there. The smoke getting in his way, unfortunate. I thought for a second he may have just caught a glimpse, but no. Sunny Angel there gets smoked off as an impact.
And another quick round there by the Dust Devils. Just a little corner clearing needs to be done to clean that up for the Cougars.
There.
So 3-1 early yet. Again, we're not learning a whole lot with these first few rounds. Of course, it would be a save if Camden County were to drop this one. So important for them. They're going to test Sunny Angel once again, who has one, but not the second.
And then Vash with a quick refrag onto Demon, who did take out Sunny. We have some Yuto going down, preventing the Cougars to get on site. There's still one there. Bust is able to take out Vash, allowing the Cougars to take full site control. Vortex going under Heaven.
Smoke.
He got some smokes coming down for the Cougars. We still don't have a plan. Zati takes out Bus.
Found them.
Looks like they're coming from that door.
Last player
Yuno
standing.
taken out by Molly. And Vortex taking some damage from that ultimate there.
Oh, this is going to be near impossible. They surely know where he is. And that post plant looking a little bit sloppy now. Of course, the Cougars were getting some of those opening frags
Team A.
in map number 2. Those frags not coming this time. The Daredevils, no, not the Daredevils, the Dust Devils,
Revealing area.
certainly playing a little bit more disciplined on the defensive side. They're going to be looking like Daredevils here. Surely, if they keep this up. So a save here, just a couple of, just some, well, it's going to be sheriffs across the board, so it's a little bit of a, not quite a Hail Mary, but it's one of those, if anyone's a fan of boxing, this is, you take a sheriff and it's kind of like hoping the fighter kind of leans into a bit of a haymaker.
The Cougars electing for a split push this time around, sending 3 towards A, which we've seen
flight.
a lot of damage coming from Sunny there.
Enemy.
Flame droning it out. Yuno pushing forward. Bus is able to get that orb there. And looks like we have a bit of a rotate coming from the Dust Devils onto A. They slowed down their game plan over here, not rotating as fast as they did in the first few rounds.
And again, they're just not giving the Cougars anything here. They're playing it very, very safe. So any sort of kills that they can get will be huge, and a rotation from Sunny Angel, maybe believing that there's some sort of tell coming out.
Zati watching that mid, he's able to get some shots on Vortex, but Bus able to take him down, taking up that Phantom for the Cougars.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. It looks like we're having to rotate over to A, which we still see Vash playing towards.
This is an interesting lurk position. Will they expect him here? They're not looking the right way. And Vash has one, has the second,
Spike down A.
and the third.
10 seconds left.
Playing like a man possessed.
Flame able to take out Sunny, but a quick refrag from Vash there for his third.
Last
Unit
player
taking out
standing.
Vash. And Vash getting a kill on Plus, finally, with Molly finishing it out the round on a kill on Yuno.
Well, Vash heating up here. It was Sunny Angel in the first couple of rounds, but it's been Vash anchoring their team with a number of kills coming
I
out.
have money.
Pretty evenly distributed
I have
otherwise on Camden County, but it's been Sunny Angel and Vash with 20 kills. 20 kills of the 26 on the side of Texas A&M. So interesting to see how this plays out.
And we see some intel going down. Cougars
You
slowly
should
pushing
run.
in.
Nowhere to run.
Ultimate coming out from Yuno. Flame using his as well.
Bomb grenade out.
And now it's going to be a fast play, upping the tempo. Demon finds Molly in the back of sight, gets that kill, which is critical. But this site can be rather challenging, Shane, in the post plant as well. Things get messy, get chaotic so very quickly.
And we see Yuno watching that. He's able to get the kill onto Sunny. Taking some damage there from his left.
There.
Merlin taking out Yuno and Flame taking out Vash. 2 big players of the Dust Devils down now.
Revealing area.
It's a 4v2 situation. We have a recon dart out
Flash.
and a stun as well with Bus flashing. Zati gets Demon.
One enemy remaining.
Zati gets Bus and Flame taking out Merlin.
I don't think Zati has
Player
this
standing.
one. Yeah, with that Molly, it was of course going to be Vortex off-site here. Calm, cool, and collected. The post-plant anchor. Because I don't even need to use my gun to win rounds.
And we'll see if that can be a turning point here for the Cougars. And it looks like we have, again, 2 on B for the Dust Devils. They've really been able to hold it down there. So we'll see if the Cougars can break them down a little more this round.
Get out of my way!
There we hear a ult coming out from the Jet of the Cougars. We have a slow push, going through mid, clearing out Catwalk. Demon watching Guardian to make sure there's no peeks coming there.
And again, the knives are out.
Here.
So just looking for a headshot is Demon
Here.
to get things started.
And there we are with Flame getting that board. Possibly a shock dart coming from Molly onto the Cougars. It does not look like it connected though. In mid just waiting it out to see if he can catch anyone rotating. Sunny with a nice little one-way there. And he's able to move out. Molly gets bust down. Flame taking out Molly. Merlin taking Demon. Flame with a reflag onto Demon. Onto Merlin, sorry. Taking out Sunny. And he's coming up on Vash. We'll see if
One enemy remaining.
Vash taking out
30
It's
seconds
now
left.
2v1 here for the Cougars.
2v1, it's going to come down to Vash, who has most of their HP. Molly going to be committed early. Vash is out. Do they know?
What a kill there from Flame onto Vash.
Unbelievable. Flame, again, an impact player for the Cougars here. 11 and 6. Big kill threat coming from the Sova player.
4 of those kills coming in that round. Almost another ace coming out of him.
That would have been the second of the night. You are absolutely right about that. 5-3, and now we're absolutely in the stretch here for this one.
And it looks like some shuffling around coming from the Dust Devils, electing to have 3 on B. Kind of moving around where they were. Playing offside a little bit, pushing back through his middle location. Really waiting for those rotates. Have some smokes going down on mid. And Sunny with a smoke towards Catwalk.
Slow, deliberate play now. I mean, and it's now the Dust Devils deciding that this mid position is strong. Sending 2 players. It would be Zati, of course, and Merlin putting some pressure in the mid area.
A bunch of smokes coming down. Sunny taking out Flame taking out Molly. Merlin there with a kill on Demon. Plenty of util coming out from the Cougars. Getting Vortex onto the site to get that plant down. Flame ever so carefully watching the flank.
And this is Flame will be the player to watch here, because it's gonna be 4 versus 2. Vortex going to have to be huge here, and Bus as well, and then the Killjoy being used. So the Dust Devils not waiting, not taking anything for granted here.
And there we have it, 2
Last
of them
player
detained,
standing.
both taken down quickly.
And I'm not sure there's much. I mean, Flame does have ult, but doesn't want to commit it.
And Zati finishing out the round there with that kill on Flame.
I'm not sure if I would have committed that ult, but, I guess maybe Flame figuring that there's 4 of them, they'll be able to kind of juggle the damage from his ultimate, and it really wouldn't amount to much at all in a 1v4.
And as the Cougars change sites, it looks like the Dust Devils move their players accordingly. Completely giving up B.
Nowhere to run!
We see that ult coming out. Taking out Sunny. A huge kill there for Flame.
Absolutely gigantic, and this would be huge as
Spike
well.
down
Vash
A.
with the 2.
Merlin taking out Vortex able to take
Last
out
player
Vash.
standing.
Molly taking out Flame. It's now a 3v1 for Vortex.
It looked so promising, but Vash trading, getting that kill when it looked like there should be no kill to be had.
And Merlin able to finish it out with that kill on Vortex.
7-3, 2 more rounds in this half. Of course, the Cougars would love 7-5. Again, kind of like in map number 1, 7-5. Certainly a reasonable position to be in. But, you know, 9-3, again, that starts to look a little bit dicey. Some very important couple of rounds coming up.
And it looks like we might be having some people push a little through Catwalk. We're getting some droning out, able to tell where Sunny is now. He hunkers down instead of running onto site, relying on that one way that he's seen much success from.
Yeah, he just re-smokes it. He kills so much time here. So much of the round given up. Just waiting for these smokes to dissipate. But Demon is going to be patient, it looks like, and it might be challenging Sunny when the smoke goes down.
Yeah, we have 2 there with Demon, so even if he does get taken down, hopefully there will be a quick refrag. Making a bunch of noise there, pulling the defenders over to A site possibly. We still see that the bomb has not been picked up, and there we go, having someone run towards it. No damage dealt from either team so far.
Standing ahead.
30-second mark in the round.
So do they know about Sunny Angel here, who's gonna get blind on to 3, but Bust somehow taking that kill.
With a kill on Shots, and Molly taking out Demon with that ultimate. Just running around that one. Merlin with a kill on Vortex.
Last player
Vash
standing.
taking out Bust
Spike
and
down
Flame.
A. 10 seconds left.
And Merlin able to finish it out on in that 3v1 there.
Last round before the switch.
8-3, and it's been Vash on this A site who has been slippery. The positioning, never being in the same place twice in the trigger discipline has been key. Big kills being gained by them pretty much every time the Cougars take this particular site. And what the Dust Devils have played on B, they have played pretty passively, so that it's been all about the retake. Again, B gets claustrophobic on a retake if you're an attacker.
And now we see a op coming out from Molly.
You should run.
Shot going down, but she's not able to connect. AJ ult coming from the Cougars, allowing them to push onto site. Vortex sitting back. Demon taking out Merlin. Sunny taking out Vortex. Let's see if the Cougars are aware that he's coming for the flank. And looks like Sunny was able to take out Flame, but not before taking some damage. Ult by Bus. Vash getting on Demon. Bus getting
Player
Sunny.
standing.
Zati getting Bus. And Vash taking it out on
It'll be 9-3. Big first half. In map number 3, a gigantic bounce back. But I mean, listen, the reality is map 1 decisively in the favor of the Dust Devils. Map 2
Switching
decisively
sides.
in the favor of Camden County. Point is, momentum can swing pretty rapidly. I mean, again, obviously if you're Camden County, this pistol round pretty important. You need to be able to buy yourself a little bit of breathing room. Otherwise, they'll have to play perfect.
And we'll see. It looks like we may have some tactics coming out from the Dust Devils here early. And just as the Dust Devils were passive for B, it looks like the Cougars will be passive for A. Demon sitting
Clear to
in
engage.
tree along with
Weapons hot.
Bus. There goes that KO knife to get some intel. Does not look like it got any from the Dust Devils.
Grenade out.
But quickly pushing onto site. Demon able to escape just narrowly. Looks like Bus maybe rotate, but he pushes back with that door closing.
Molly.
Vortex with another lineup. We'll see if he's able to
Spike
connect.
planted.
See Merlin very low there. We'll see how the Cougars do on this post plant. Vortex taking out Merlin, Vash taking out Flame. Cougars are pushing on. Molly takes out
player
Bust, Demon
standing.
taking out Sunny, and Molly with a quick refrag onto Demon, leaving Yuno in a 3v1. He takes out one. Vash close. He gets the shots, but he's taken out by Vash thanks to that stun.
And Yuno tried the right click there with the classic. It got pretty close. He did connect one headshot there, but a couple of the other bullets going wide on Vash. Even with that kill, it would have been a challenge, I would think, to pull that one out. The Cougars ceding complete control of A, and the retake proved to be too difficult.
And it looks now the Cougars are
Here.
pushing up a little more than they did beforehand. Maybe going for a similar stand that Sunny had. And another split push from the Dust Devils, sending 3 up mid. No, only 2 going through Cat. So we'll see if Vortex is able to get the call onto them.
Oh, he definitely spots him out.
And Sunny able to take out Vortex with help from that KJ buy. Vash taking
Last
out
player
Demon, Sunny
standing.
taking out Yuno, Bus able to get the kill on
Enemy
Vash.
down.
And a quick round there for the Dust Devils, making it 11-3. And we have yet to see a timeout from either team for any of these games. Seems
Yeah.
like they may be very confident in their play.
Yeah, just, you know, the coaches and the players just wanted to play it out. But I agree with you, Shane. I think I would have called one in Map 2 if I were Texas A&M, and certainly in Map 3 here for Camden County. They're going to get a little bit adventurous, deciding that now is the time. Need to try and add a little bit of a wrinkle here as they group up together. A lot of audio cues being given up, though. And a total massacre.
Quick 3 kills coming out there for the
Last
Dust
player
Devils.
standing.
And Flame taken out in that 4v1. Vash picking out another 4 kills for
Match
there.
point.
Well, here we are, Shane, match point. Just like we saw in map number 2, it'll now have to be Camden County that's going to have to play absolutely perfect, cannot drop another round. They'll have to give us 10 straight for the Week 7 victory here in the NACE Star League. And if we take a look at the money and take a look at the buy, of course they will be buying into the round. So if there's any round to get something started, it's going to be this one.
Here we have Demon pushing up. And it looks like Yuno's able to get that grenade down, stopping from a fast push.
One suppressed.
Bus playing close, he's able to scare them off of that angle.
Found alarm bot dark swamp.
The alarm bot triggered for Yuno, giving them intel that the Dust Devils will be coming through tree, most likely. Push quickly onto site, taking out Bus. Demon taking Vash out just as quickly as he got one. Demon taking out Sunny, Molly taking out Yuno, Merlin takes out Demon, Flame taking out Molly.
Down A. Last
Merlin
player
takes out Flame.
standing.
It's now a 2v1 for Vortex here. He's got the HP advantage.
Big HP advantage here
Spike planted.
Also has the combat stim, so if there's any time, it's now. Finds the first. But Merlin with the headshot.
Attackers win.
Well, and there you have it. Map 3 in the books and the match in the books. The Daredevils. No, not the Daredevils. I want to say the Daredevils. Listen, I liked the Daredevil on Netflix. I'm sorry, I did quite like it. The Dust Devils of Texas A&M with the Map 3 win and the week win in Week 7. So they will go ahead and improve to, I believe, 6-1. 6-1, and the Cougars will drop to 5-2, which is a respectable spot. They'll certainly be heading into the playoffs here. Will not get that bye, so we will see them next week. I'm not sure. We'll have to see who their opponent is. Of course, we have to let the rest of the games just finish here tonight. So, tell me, Shane, what did you see? Of course, we didn't see Map 1 on stream, but from Map 2 to Map 3, what happened?
Unfortunately, the Cougars weren't able to pull it out on Map 3, but it was still an impressive game for the Dust Devils after the round that they had on Map 2. It was a big comeback for them. So if you're a fan of the game, that's really something that you love to see. Unfortunately for the Cougars, they will have to play again next week, not getting that bye like you did say.
Yeah, no, back next week, but you know, they have at least given themselves a very good seed, so they will play somebody lower in the bracket. But it is Valorant, right? You never know how these games are going to go, so you don't take anything for granted. So we will see our team back here next week, and yeah, we look forward to it. Are you going to be casting that game potentially?
There's a big potential for it. We'll definitely try to get it happening.
All right, fantastic. Well, we certainly would love to have you back, Shane. So we much appreciate your expertise here calling this game. Again, just to let everybody know, Camden County dropping to Texas A&M International University, 2 maps to 1. We will see you next week for Valorant. We should be on tomorrow night for Rainbow Six Siege. So please make sure to come around for that. So everyone have a great night. And my name is Sean Dwyer. With me, Shane Costello. And we will see everybody tomorrow night or next week, depending on what you're a fan of. And by the way, make sure to follow the stream. All right, everybody. So, all right, have a great night, and we will see you later on.